back to the channel of Pro Enzo Vids, and this video is going to be about some interesting stuff regarding the Dragons next year in 2022. So obviously the Dragons have a couple of options for fullback next year. Obviously with Matt Dufty departing the club, going to the Bulldogs, it leaves them, a vacant spot for fullback. And yeah, basically I'm just going to go through all their possible options for next year as their new fullback since Dufty's gone now. So yeah, I looked at the Dragon squad and I saw that there are a couple of players that can play fullback, and I'll just go through all the options, and and at the end of my options I give, I'll say the one I would honestly go with to play fullback instead for next year. But before I start, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel in case you're new. Currently 1,284 subscribers, I'm pretty sure. So, looking to get to 1,300 by the end of this month. So, if you're new, I would like you to subscribe. I would consider it. So, yeah, it would help the channel a lot. And, but, enough talking. Let's get into the video. So, yeah, look, I saw that the Dragons have a couple of options. I think the first one we'll talk about is Cody Ramsey. Obviously, Cody Ramsey has played a bit of fullback in the past, but predominantly playing the wing rather than fullback. So, yeah, I think Cody Ramsey, he's a solid young player. I think he goes hard, and I think, he, in every game I've seen him play, hasn't done that bad. I mean, there's a couple of times where, he has made some mistakes, but overall, I think he's a good young player with potential. If he's the next fullback for the club, I don't really think so. I don't really think Cody Ramsey should be the long-term Dragons fullback. I just don't think he's that sort of player who should play fullback. I think just leave him on the wing, because I think he did a good job at the start of 2021 on the wing for the Dragons. Looked very good there. So I think wing is definitely his best position, no doubt. But even though he has played a lot of fullback in the past, I think winger is his best position, so that's where I'd keep him personally. So, yeah, I think even though he's an option for the Dragons to play fullback next year, I still wouldn't really put him there as their fullback, in my opinion. So, I'd cross off Cody Ramsey, but I'd like to hear what your thoughts on that are. The next one is Jack Bird. Now, Jack Bird has played a lot of positions in the past. Obviously, he's played mostly centre. He's played a bit of fullback before. He's played back row in the halves at 5'8", and he's played a lock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, obviously he's a very versatile player. Jack Bird can do a job at any position, pretty much. If he's a fullback still, I'm not sure. I don't really think he is. I don't think he has the speed anymore, or just a skill to be a fullback. I don't really think he has any of that. Like, you look at players like Tom Trbojevic, James Tedesco, Pappenhausen, all these good fullbacks at the moment, and all of them have speed, a bit of skill, a bit of X factor. And that's not to say Jack Bird doesn't have any of that, or I'm not trying to talk Jack Bird down, but what I'm saying is I don't think Jack Bird is that sort of game-changing player, and not that sort of flashy sort of player that could play fullback like a Turbo, or Tedesco, or a Pappenhausen. I don't think Jack Bird's anywhere near that. I think he's more of a solid, safe player who does a job in any position he plays or is asked to play. And yeah, I think he's more of a centre or back row, in my opinion. I think the Dragons are going to try him in the back row anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Jack Bird for fullback, I don't think so. I wouldn't put him there, but you never know. He could play there, but I do remember seeing that the Dragons openly said yesterday or something that he will be playing back row next year. They're going to trial him there. So, yeah, Jack Bird to fullback, I would say no. But the final option, this one has to happen. I think it will happen anyway, but, just going through some other options apart from him. But, yeah, Tyrell Sloan. Now, Tyrell Sloan, that's the last option I have for the Dragons fullback for next year, is Tyrell Sloan. And honestly, I think Tyrell Sloan deserves to be the fullback. I think, he he impressed a lot when he played there. I think he played very well. Looked very safe at fullback. Had a lot of I think he scored a lot of tries. He had a lot of impact when playing fullback. Had a lot of input to the Dragons team when he was playing fullback. So I guess that's a good thing. And yeah, I think he should be the club's fullback going forward. He's only about 19, 20 years old. So, he's got a long career ahead of him. And, got some speed from what I've seen. Got some real strength for a fullback. And yeah, for only a handful of games he played in his rookie season, 2021, I think he looked very good. And I think more games he gets next year in 2022, especially at that fullback position to play more games there, I think he'll just get better. And I think that it will show why he'll be it will show why that he should have been the Dragons. Well, he'll be the Dragons' long-term fullback. For now on, I think more games he gets, the more game time he gets, the more he'll get better. That's what I'm saying right there. But yeah, everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on the video, and let me know who would you put as your Dragons fullback for 2021, 2022. I'm going with Tyrell Sloan, but I'd like to hear what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. But everyone, thanks for watching, and see you in another video.